Hi guys, welcome back to Earth Angel, established 1990. So, today's reading, we're going to be doing what is your person's feelings after the last phone call. Now, I don't know how you discovered this video. If you discovered it on YouTube or through my Instagram. On my Instagram, I have let my followers know I am not being an enabler anymore. So, what does that mean? I think a lot of times when we go through the separation, especially in the twin flame journey, we kind of get in that obsessive state because, of course, it's a period of non communication, it's a period of in and out, hot and cold, and that makes us go into, well, what do they feel? How do they feel? And trust me, I suffer with that myself, so that's just normal. But I think the greatest way we can get back into union is by focusing on ourselves, on raising our vibration. So, like I said, I am offering private readings, but with my general readings, I'm gonna try to tailor made between lighthearted kind of readings, of course, with your spiritual guides, things of that nature. But when it comes to love readings, I'm trying to do only productive readings that's going to help raise your vibrations, readings that's going to get you kind of out of that obsessive chaser energy. So the reason I did this because I thought it would be essential. Usually when you are in a separation, you get this in and out kind of energy, and you might be at different places. You may be in a place that you're on some turn up cursing out, and it's like you don't mean to be that, but it's just like you're frustrated with your person shit. So you're at that kind of attack energy. And now you're thinking about it like, oh wow, I kind of went too ham on, I didn't mean to do that. How are they feeling? Or you may be on a look, I told them what it is, what it's going to be. Did it like give them a kick in their butt to say, okay, I got to get my shit together? Or maybe on, especially with my masculines, but it could be for my feminines too. You can portray this, oh, I'm nonchalant about this because I'm still not trying to open up and express it. And it's like, damn, is this the last strike that's going to make them turn away? So that's why I thought this would be productive. So you can kind of get an understanding where your person is. And of course, we're going to end with healing. So if this is your first time to my channel, please make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Also, please follow me on Instagram. I do daily general readings. Okay, I post music, I post inspirational messages. You don't want to miss out on that. And I also like to do daily collective messages. So and I call those my Kickstarter messages. What messages do you need to get you going? Okay, what areas do you need to focus on for the day? So it's a lot of good stuff. So I hope we can become friends. And I'm going to stop just rambling on because I know y'all want to hear. So I know you can't see these piles too clearly right now. Don't worry. I'm going to have the actual picture up close so you can sit, meditate, and figure out which pile resonates with you the most. When you're ready, click that time link to see your reading. Bye, guys. Hi, Pawan. This is going to be your reading. So first, I'm going to start with seeing what information I can get from this card. And then we're going to follow through with some tarot to get some in-depth, of course, of how exactly is your person feeling after your last phone call. So you guys got nemesis, revenge, outcomes, justice, she who avenges in the reverse. So what am I getting from this? This is definitely what they're showing me, is giving me Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay? Five of Wands in the reverse. I think when your person first started the conversation, they may have been in this defensive kind of state. With this, it can be telling me your person may have, kind of portrayed a nonchalant, don't care, nasty kind of attitude. Because when I think of revenge, I'm thinking of somebody's like, I want to hurt you. I'm hurting. I feel like your person is hurting. They're hurting about the status of the connection. I definitely feel like this could be a pile that's in separation. And I feel like they're hurting. And so a lot of times when people are hurting, they may put up this front, they may put up this facade. It's a facade kind of like attitude, like, this doesn't mean anything to me. I'm fine. I'm definitely, and then they just put in my head King of Wands reverse. I'm definitely getting someone probably coming in just real, maybe narcissistic, boasting and bragging. And I feel like those kind of people that come doing all that, because you have to think, if you're really happy, you're not going to waste all this time to tell, especially an ex, oh yeah, I got this, and that. My girl, my man is this, and that. When you have a person doing that, that is usually because they're so unhappy and they want to really give you the illusion of everything is okay. And maybe they are coming in this attitude because you all might have been having your poker face. So it's like, okay, I got to be like this because if they're ready to reject me, I have to be ready to save face. And maybe after this conversation, they got some type of clarity from you all to say, okay, I can put my guards down a little bit. I can put my guards down. They're kind of vulnerable like me. That's like the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, because looking at this picture, this definitely looking like somebody that's like plotting. Like plotting, like studying, like ways to come after you. And then it's like, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to take it off camera. I'm bringing it closer so I can see. You know what this is really giving me? I'm sorry, but it's giving me like Scorpio vibes. Because that is like Scorpios, when you hurt them, that's that stinger. Scorpios, rings, they fight till the death. They fight till the death. So like a Scorpio, once you hurt them, because they're already so vulnerable, that's why it takes Scorpio a while to open up. And that's why I feel like Scorpio has the worst rep in the zodiac sign. And of course, my Virgo sign. I think we got like the worst reps. Virgos get the worst rep because we self-sabotage because we just always think the worst. We always tearing ourselves down and thinking all the bad things that can happen. But I think Scorpios get a bad rep because they have such intense passion. You know what it's giving me too? They just had me with this, a thin line between love and hate. Because that's like how that woman, and I feel like that's how Scorpios are. She, Lynn Winfield, her character, she kept telling Martin, look, I've been hurt, don't open me up if you know you're not ready to commit. Martin his character was still like, I'm just trying, this is a fine ass woman, she's out my league, I'm trying to like boast and brag to the homies, like I got her, whatever the case may be. She gave him, that's why I don't feel too bad for him. Now, I don't think she should have went for the woman that he was actually interested in, but I don't feel so bad for Martin because I will say she gave full warning, like, look, Don't play with me. And I feel like that's how Scorpios are. They're so guarded. They take forever to open up and show because they have the hardest time being vulnerable. They're one of the signs that have a hard time being vulnerable because they feel like when they're vulnerable, people want to take that as a weakness, right? So it's like once you hurt a Scorpio, they on some revenge shit. Like all bets are off. They don't give a fuck. They trying to make you hurt 20 times worse than they're earning. And that's like the vibe. She's giving me Scorpio vibes. Like, oh, so you think you getting away with hurting me, huh? You think you getting away with it. And with this being in the reverse, I definitely feel like now your person may be like, okay, I can kind of put the claws up. I can put the daggers up. I can put the swords up. So let's get into the tarot, y'all, because I'm interested to see what's going on with this situation. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to let you in on something. I'm actually retaping this. You all had a whole different set of cards. And I want to bring it up because it's a different set of cards. So nothing happens by coincidence. Okay? So this is your new message with your person. Now, this Ace of Cups, let me show you all the different cards. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And you have the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck energy is the Nine of Cups. Now remember how I said with this card I have, it's like the person is putting their defenses down, right? So I feel like Power One, your person after your last phone conversation is kind of in a fearful state. I feel like your phone conversation triggered something in them. It was like a kick in the butt, okay? And that's what I was definitely getting the first time I read it. It was like this kick of the butt assertiveness. Like you basically called your person out on their shit, right? And you say, you know what, look, because it was reading Queen of Swords energy, and it may come out when I do the clarifiers. But I do remember it was like this assertive energy that you basically gave your person that kick in the butt. I was definitely reading, picking up third party situation. And I think you were just giving your person like, look, you're not going to keep being able to come in and feed me the bullshit and wind me up and then do that. Because I done lost track of the moons, okay? I don't know if we're still in moon in Virgo because it's been so many ones. And I have noticed myself in my personality, the different phases of the moon. So I know when I was looking at the moon in Virgo, they said, oh, a lot of people from the past is going to be popping in, right? And I feel like, Power One, you've been doing healing. You've been working, and I think your person noticed this with this Six of Wands. So that's definitely confirming, like, I feel like you've been doing some type of healing. You all had some type of glow up. You're in a whole different energy, and it's like you're not taking no BS from your person. And I feel like it triggered them in a good way, like, okay, I gotta get my stuff together. But I also feel like it's kind of like intimidated them, like, okay, I done really messed up. Maybe it's unrepairable. Is that's the proper term? Yeah. Unrepairable. Yeah, so this Ace of Cups is definitely speaking of a missed opportunity. Look, like a fish out of water. You know how a fish is out of water, flailing around? And like I said, your person may be coming or came into you in this smug, and that's really triggered you to kind of get into their ass, since they came at you in this smug energy, like, yeah, woo, 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 and like boasting, right? And in reality, it's like they're a fish out of water. It's like they're kind of losing themselves because they don't have you. And that's making them fearful that it may, they may have pushed it beyond repair, right? And then with this Eight of Swords energy, this is your person, I feel like, finally getting out their head, because usually the Eight of Swords is a card that basically speaks of like an illusion, a mental imprisonment that we personally put ourselves into. And so I feel like with it in reverse, after your last phone conversation, it's like your person is getting it. Your person is understanding. I feel like initially when they came in on the phone conversation, they were in this kind of like defensive energy, this smug energy. And I think after you like laying down the law of the land, like, I'm not putting up your boundaries, I'm not accepting that no more, this is making this person like have like a light bulb moment, okay? And like I said, with this Six of Wands energy, Power One, y'all are doing something. Whenever I see this, I definitely get like your person is watching you on social media. They have to, unless y'all are really in contact, in order to know that you have some type of success, they gotta be watching you. They gotta be checking in on you. So I feel like y'all have some type of glow up, and I think y'all are having this glow up because I think, Power One, you are the group that's really putting in that energy of healing, self-love, putting up those boundaries. Like I said, when I saw the Queen of Swords, when it wasn't in reverse and it was upright in your first round of cards, that is someone that's Aries energy. That's like that. I'm not taking your bullshit, black and white. What we doing? And I feel like that's a good energy to be in. Because now it then trigger your person, and they're like torn between like, oh my goodness, with this Nine of Cups. Oh my goodness, you make me so happy. You like this wish fulfillment. But then you see, you have the Nine of Wands reverse. I always call this my Rocky Balboa card, right? You got the Ace of Wands reverse. Ace of Pentacles, look, ace, ace, ace. All of these are usually missed opportunities. So I feel like this is what your person, you are triggering your person. It's like, they're like, oh, like a aha moment. Like, okay, this is what they were talking about. But now it's like, okay, damn, did I wait too long to realize it? Because it's like y'all are moving in a whole new kind of energy. So I'm going to get clarifiers, and let's see. Let's get some clarifiers on how your person is feeling after your last phone conversation. Power One, like I said, I want to say this Queen of Swords was in an assertive, not a like harsh way, but whatever you said, you have really triggered your person. And this may be your twin, because I'm also seeing the deck of Lovers. But let's go over the clarifier. So the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Princess of Swords. Okay? The Eight of Swords is clarified by the King of Cups reverse. The Six of Wands is clarified by the Five of Cups. Now with the Nine of Cups, a couple of cards came out. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Remember, I saw that in the first set. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Prince of Wands in the reverse. And the Prince and Princesses in this deck are basically the pages. But I think in this deck they do like the feminine page and the masculine page. So with the Princess of Swords being a clarifier for the Ace of Cups, I feel like your person wants to come, they want to come and speak truth. Okay? With it being a page and not a knight, I do not believe it's like they want to come in and pour out every intimate detail, but I think it's a start. I think they know they have to communicate or express something to you because they are feeling you slip away. You're pulling your energy away. Yeah, and with this butterfly, it's like, I feel like after your last phone conversation, it was like a transformation. It's like a wake-up call. That's what I'm hearing. It's a wake-up call. And so, again, I don't think they're all the way ready to pour out every intimate detail of how they're truly feeling. Because like I said, I really feel like your person came in this very Knight of Wands reverse energy, very arrogant, stuff like that. But I think they know they have to be honest with you. And with the Eight of Swords being clarified by this King of Cups in reverse, it's a lot of sadness. It's a lot of sadness. The King of Cups and Queen of Cups reverse is usually like that insecurity, that fear, that overwhelming sadness, right? Now, upright is them going through that period, and they still have that compassion, that love. They've been through so much, but they still are very loving, compassionate, loyal. And then I feel like in the reverse, it's just like it's overwhelming. They're overwhelmed with their emotions. And that's what I feel like your person is like. They are kind of getting out of this mental imprisonment that they have caused regarding this relationship, but it's so much fear, because I feel like it's fear, like they waited too long to come out of it. Because I really feel, and I'm getting that, I'm hearing that in my head, I just really feel power when you like in this boss energy, this glow up energy. I'm not letting you waste my time. I'm not letting you take away my energy. I'm not doing that anymore. And I think it's like they know. But with this Five of Cups, that's why I said it's so much sadness. And that's why I feel like it's so much sadness, because they see so much progress in you. And I think that's probably why they came at you in this smug attitude. And I've called my person out multiple times when he comes to me in this arrogant thing. I'm like, I did the healing. You need to do the healing. Obviously, you haven't did the healing because you coming in this nasty attitude. Don't be mad at me because I'm okay with the situation. The healing process is not an easy one, but if you got your crowd power, you got your crowd, you've been putting in the work, you've been doing your journaling, you've been doing your meditation, you've been grounding, and every day you get stronger. Just like somebody that I'm working with right now, I've told her, I said every day, we all been there in the darkness. When that first happens, it is a very scary experience. You just like, oh, I never think that I'm going to get over this pain. But every day you're going to get stronger. And I feel like your person, especially because I remember I said in the first group of cards I was picking up, that was possible third party situation. That's a problem a lot of people do, because the saying, get over somebody by getting under somebody, right? So yeah, if your person is watching, and like I said, what they're saying, with the get over somebody by getting under somebody, if you don't take that time out and heal, and you just jump into another connection, and this person is broken, okay, two broken people, no healing's gonna get done. because their person is coming in here looking for some type of fulfillment. You can't, that's the thing, and when you actually do the healing and separation, you will realize you cannot get validation or completion from another person. No other person can complete you, and you shouldn't seek for that validation. And once you master that, that's when the Lord will allow you all to come back in union. Okay? So, if you're not doing that, you just jump in another relationship. It's just the blind leading the blind, right? You're not healing. And so if they see like, okay, I don't know if you all are in another connection or not. But if you're not in another connection, or if you are in a connection, but you actually took the time and healed yourself before you got into another connection, that's what happened. You do have that glow up. You do have that confidence. And if your person hasn't been doing it and they've just been covering it up, it is going to be a lot of sadness, because it's going to be like, yeah, you passing them by. Yep, I started getting that. What's that song? What is that group? She keeps on passing me by. I love that song. Is it the fair side? I want to say the fair side. Yeah, but I do not know you. I know you very well. I don't know, y'all. I swear I channel so many songs and movies. I always connect stuff to movies, shows, and music, because that's my element, So that's how I feel like your person is after this phone conversation. They're seeing the confidence. They're hearing the confidence. If they're stalking your social media or asking people about you, they're seeing you progressing, and it got them sad because, one, they might be in this thing like, I waited too long to have this realization, and maybe it's beyond repair. So with this Nine of Cups, let's go over these cards. So we're going to start again with this Nine of Wands. This is that defeatist attitude. This is the defeatist attitude. Like, oh, it's no chance. It's like, I'm getting like, I want something so bad, like so close but still so far away. And it's like, that's how your person is feeling, like, your person has deep love for you, because even in this deck, I'm seeing the Lovers. I'm seeing the Nine of Cups again. So your person knows, and then you got the Ten of Pentacles. Another clarifier for the Nine of Cups. This is abundance. Even though it's saying wealth here, that could be, maybe they can see, finances, balance of finances. You all working well as a team, but it's that abundance of love, right? And then you have the Prince of Wands reverse. Okay? So I feel like your person feels like they're either scared to come forward and express because of all this anxiety of like, oh, I waited too long. Or they may feel like you have detached yourself from the situation. And then they're over here in this King of Cups reverse energy, sitting with their emotions like, oh my goodness, what am I supposed to do? You might share family with them, because how the Lover's card is depicted here, right? You may share family, or they want to have a family with you. I'm seeing the Moon in reverse. They want to come speak truth, but this Hermit in reverse, Hermit is my sun's rising sun sign, Virgo. Say that fast like 10 times. So with Virgo, with the Hermit, that's what we do. Upright, we go in our little cocoon and we try to see. It's similar to the Hangman. We try to analyze it from different perspectives, things like that. We sit with our emotions and we plan our next move. When the Hermit is reversed, that's when the emotions become so overwhelming. It's so much sad, so much pain. You don't know what's up, what's down, which way to go. Again, I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles reverse again. So this person with all these aces reversed is just feeling like, I waited too late. This is a missed opportunity. With the Seven of Wands, I really feel like they don't want to be defensive anymore. And with the Seven of Wands, they are giving up that kind of like fighter energy, because I feel like The Seven of Wands is standing up. Standing up and fighting for it. Right? And I feel like they're not doing it. They don't, they're scared. But I'm seeing the Fool, so they want to come towards you, and I'm seeing the Justice. So again, like I said, it may be a third party situation, but I just feel like your last conversation, I don't know with how y'all doing, but I just feel like Power One, y'all are making like boss moves. Y'all are having some type of glow up. You are cutting off people, behaviors, patterns that no longer serve you. And I don't know with your person. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you still got love, but I just feel like you're at this point of, I'm tired of hitting my head against the wall. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's like either, like my boy from Good Times, love me or leave me, baby. What was that character's name? That was JJ friend. I can't even think of his name. But it was so funny with him and Thelma. He was like, love me or leave me, baby. So I feel like that's y'all. Like, what we doing? Love me or leave me, baby. But don't waste my time. Don't waste my energy. All that little childish shit. Bragging, boasting, fronting. I don't have time for it. I do not have the time. It's no longer serving me. I don't have the time. So, I'm giving my kudos to you, Power One. I'm giving my kudos. I'm very proud of you all. You all should be very proud of yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Because I feel like you probably are over there like, damn, I went too hard. No, you went just hard enough. If that even makes sense. But you went hard enough because you did, like I said in my introduction, I feel like y'all was the group that gave your person that kick in the pants. So do not kind of like overanalyze and think like, oh my goodness, maybe I went too hard, whatever the case may be. You did what you were supposed to do. You are growing. You're setting your boundaries. Don't play with your person. Even though I feel like this may be a twin flame soulmate connection, no one deserves to deal with BS. If your person is not ready to give you and meet you at that level that you are, let them go and figure it out. And hopefully they don't wait too long to figure it out and God sends somebody else your way. So, Power One, I'm giving you all so much love, light, blessings. If you like this video, please like, subscribe to my channel. Feel free to share it. I also have my Instagram information in like the information part of this video. I don't know what you call that. It can't be the bio. So like the information part. Please go and follow me on my Instagram. I post daily general readings, inspirational messages, music. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. You don't want to miss it. So anyway, Power One, I'm sending you again so much love, light, blessings. I hope this gave you some clarity on your situation. Bye. Hi, Power 2. This is going to be your reading. So this is the card that you got. This is Jocelyn. This says she who persists, perceptive, defiant, persistent. The first word that I get looking at this card is vulnerability. I feel like Power 2, you trigger some type of vulnerability. When I see this card, I kind of think of Mussolina because how they cover their head. So this can kind of be like High Priestess kind of energy. So I think it's still like some mystery behind how you feeling. You may be having some type of poker face, not really showing too much. I think after talking to you, maybe they're seeing. I'm getting like how to, like, you're kind of hurt. You kind of guarded. Like, I feel like your person, I'm sorry, I'm going to keep this on camera so you can see. I was just looking at it up close, but I feel like your person kind of hurt you. It's a sadness in this woman's eyes, and I feel like it's a sadness for you. You're guarded. And maybe after your last phone conversation, it's like they kind of seen it from your point of view. But what I'm getting is, as hurt as you've been with this person, you have this survival kind of energy. You know, it's like you're still going, you're still moving. Yeah, I'm just really looking at these eyes. I'm just getting so much sadness, Pile too. I feel like this person really hurt you, and it really got you guarded with love. And I think it's kind of sad because I think you may be a truly attractive pal. You know, I feel like, especially with the high priestess, a high priestess, very beautiful, very luring, very mysterious. It's like this sexual mystery with this person. And usually the high priestess is someone who has a lot of admirers. And I feel like that's you. That's what I'm getting with you, Pastor. Like, you have a lot of people, but it's something about your person. And it's like, this is one of the only people that you put your guard down for. And it's like they hurt you. And you kind of in this stalemate energy. I feel like you don't quite want to move forward, but you're not all the way 100 to move back. And when I say back, open yourself back up to them. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking. And or if this can be them. If this can be your person, can be guarded, scared to be vulnerable. This may be a person that you can't read very well. Okay? This is maybe someone who has inner child issues. Okay? And they're guarded. They've been hurt in love. And they want to open up to you. So yeah, so take it as it resonates. If you feel like that's your energy, this person that hurt you, you guard it, then take it. But if you feel like, okay, that sounded more like my person, like they're very distant and not opening up to me, then it's one of those. But I'm definitely, with this card, I just can't look away from the eyes. The eyes just seem like a lot of sadness. The pose seem like that kind of guarded, like I'm trying to be. Yes, I just heard Paramore's Fake Happy. So definitely check out that song. That's like I'm getting like fake happy. But let's move into the tarot to get a little bit more details about it. Okay, Powell. So you got the Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and you got the Star reversed. Okay, right before I was about to start talking, they had me channel A Star is Born, not the Lady Gaga brand. It's a Bradley Cooper version, even though I love that one. I'm channeling the one with Barbara Streisand. I don't know the guy name, but I think it was like 1974, 1976. So I feel like y'all both, and that's why I say that with that card. I think y'all both are at this may be a twin flame connection because I feel like it's triggering involved, and I think it's reflection revolved, right? And I feel like this has been a very strenuous connection. I'm getting like I have this heaviness over me, and that's how I feel like this connection is heavy. Okay, it's heavy. And I feel like I don't know if I said it or not. It's like I can't quite remember. I feel like it's like this stalemate kind of energy, this stagnant energy. Y'all don't know what y'all want to do. You don't know if you want to move forward, but you're not quite ready to move backwards. And when I say backwards, get into union. Because I feel like it's just been, I just feel, so like heavy, so drained. Like this is the energy that I'm in. But this Eight of Wands, I feel like your person knows something has to happen. And she's shooting firecrackers. So I feel like your person, because when I'm thinking of firecrackers, I'm thinking of the 4th of July, the fireworks on the mall. And I'm just thinking big, bold, and I feel like your person knows they have to do something big and bold, because I feel like this 4 of Pentacles can be them releasing old habits, behaviors that no longer serve them. But I'm also getting the vibe like they're scared that they're losing you. Okay? Because upright, this could be possessiveness. And I feel like your person may be like clingy type. I'm getting like that energy of that clingy. And I feel like that stems from their childhood. So they may have been very possessive of you. And when I see this, I don't want to offend no Scorpios, but I always get like Scorpio vibes with this 4 of Pentacles, because like I said, with the with Power 1, Scorpios are so intense, and that's why Scorpios are not for everybody. Because a lot of people get the misconception it's crazy. It's not crazy, it's just so intense. That's why I feel like Scorpios, that's why they usually like, well, I know with the males, they use like the cool one in the back, not really talking. That's that mystery. That's what usually draws the women to the Scorpio males. I feel like the Scorpio female is a little bit more outgoing, but the males are more like laid back in the cutting. But when they when y'all meet eyes, it's like that intense stare, like that stares into your soul, and it's like, oh, like a spider or like a snake. Like, don't look in their eyes. If you get them to fall for you, baby, it's gonna be so intense. It's gonna be passionate. It's gonna be loving. But it's like you got the other end of that. That's what I said. Whenever there's passion and intense, wherever there's passion and love, it's intensity, it's hatred, it's fear. So I feel like with this, I can be wrong, but we're gonna get clarifiers. I feel like with this 4 of Pentacles reversed, I feel like your person feels like you're slipping away from them. They gotta do something fast. They gotta do something big to get your attention. And they're hurting. And I feel like they're hurting because this may be a connection that's in separation. With this 3 of Swords, I definitely said it's a connection in separation. But again, it's a general one. So with this 3 of Swords, they're hurting. I feel like they're hurting because they feel like they're losing you. Or if they do lose you, like that shit will destroy them. And I feel like they just giving up hope. They are giving up hope. Because I call the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, I call that my Rocky Balboa card. Because, you know, the traditional 9 of Wands card is usually the man that got like the band-aid around his head, and he's like standing on that wand, like you could tell he'd been through battle, but he's still willing to fight. And I feel like I call that Rocky Balboa because that's Rocky Balboa. He gets his ass fucked up, and then he gets up and he got like one eye swollen. And like, I don't know which Rocky it was, but I mean, that was some true passion to your sport. When Mickey had to cut his eye open so he can see. And that's just how determined He was. It wasn't necessarily always for him to win. Of course, he wanted to win, but I think his thing was to least, especially with Apollo, to least stay in that ring as long as possible throughout all the rounds. And with this card in the reverse, I feel like your person's like, you got the Nine of Wands and the Star in reverse. Your person is feeling helpless because I feel like they're slipping away. And like I said, I feel like it's this intensity. Like they have so much love for you. And I feel like with that, A Star is Born, they have their own bag of shit. And they don't know how to balance that. And they don't know how to express themselves. It's like you might not realize your person is looking at you with all this intensity and they don't know how to open up and express it. And I feel like they really feel like they're losing you. And with this Knight of Pentacles, this Knight of Pentacles too. This could be that they weren't putting this time and energy and it's coming to bite them on the ass, or they feel like you're not trying to put. That's really the vibe. I'm just getting a lot of sadness and heaviness with this. I just feel like they just, I don't know what to do. I'm losing power too. How do I do this? And then you pushing them out their comfort zone with this Eight of Wands. You pushing them out their comfort zone because they know like, whoa, I got to do something big. I got to show how I'm feeling. So let's get some clarifiers on these, okay? Power two, baby. What are y'all doing to your person? Oh, this energy right here is so heavy. I feel like this may be the group that has their person comes across with narcissistic tendencies, okay? And I just feel like how to y'all are just at your wits and and your person feels that. And I feel like your conversation, I don't know if it was like a short and sweet kind of conversation, like you're not showing them anything. It could be that conversation. Or it's just like, maybe you told them, like, this has become too heavy for me. Yeah, I'm getting a 3LW. Heavy, but this may be somebody you lost your virginity to, because with that heavy song, that song was talking about the boyfriend putting pressure on them to have sex. Because of course, I love that album, 3LW first album with that. No more, baby, I'ma do it right. I'm getting tired of your broken promises. Don't come for Kelly because she got a gap like me. Don't come for us gap people. But yeah, so it was like this whole song basically about the boyfriend pressuring them to have sex. And I just feel like your person feels like you're pressuring instead of sex. But like I said, it could be somebody you lost your virginity to. But instead of sex, it's like you're pressuring them. I just feel like, I just see y'all like, please, baby. It's like, of course you might didn't say it like this, but I'm just saying like, please, baby, come on. Open up to me. Tell me what it is. And then it's just like, I just see people like just putting their hand up saying, fuck it. Like, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep begging. I can't keep accepting the behavior you're giving me. Because like I said, this seems like your person seems like a very broken person. And broke people are hurt people, and hurt people hurt people. And I feel like they're the type of people that do like this shit to you, right? Because they don't know how to open up and express themselves. And when they by themselves, they be hitting themselves in the head like, oh shit, why the fuck did I say that to Power 2? Why did I do this to Power 2? Why didn't I just tell, like, they gotta have conversations with themselves, like, why didn't I just tell them how I'm feeling? So, y'all, this Eight of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Wands reverse. Eight of Wands upright, clarified by Eight of Wands reverse. Bring it so y'all can see that. Baby, they going back and forth in their head. It's like a part of them knows I gotta do something big. I have to capture Power 2 attention to let them know how I feel. But it's this fear. They have this fear. I feel like they're the type that fears rejection. And if y'all in separation, they don't, and you're having a poker face, they're scared to put themselves out. Because remember, I said with that card, I was getting vulnerability and a struggle with vulnerability, and that's what I'm getting. It's like I just feel Power 2, and especially with this Queen of Cups, I feel like you done taking your love away because the Queen of Cups upright is so loving, compassionate, and I feel like y'all are getting to that point like I can't keep doing this. I can't keep giving you this love and understanding you saying these nasty things, doing these nasty things because you're a broken person, or you not explaining how you feel, or you leaving me in this kind of stagnant energy. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the death, rebirth. And I love this. I love this picture for this card because I feel like that's the perfect thing of death. It's like, and this is perfect with the season changing into fall, right? It just shows you with the seasons. Seasons are just the visualization of death, right? Because now all the green is going to turn to oranges, reds, yellows, right? And then that's going to turn to dark purples, gray, browns. And then it's going to be bare. And then it's going to be the beautiful green and all the flowers. And that's what death is. It's like, I feel like your person is like, I just want us to kind of let go and forget all the shit of the past and rise like a phoenix from the ashes, anew, stronger than before. And I feel like that's what your person is thinking about after y'all conversation. And like I said, with this Nine of Wands, it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's so many obstacles. It's so many obstacles with this connection. Let me see. I'm trying to focus it, y'all. Give me 1 second. So it's been so many obstacles with this connection. I feel like that's why they're getting in this defeated kind of energy. Because it's been so many obstacles, so many letdowns. Like I said, I feel like they're constantly bumping, hitting themselves upside the head. Like, oh, why did you say that stupid shit? Why did you do that stupid shit? Why won't you just tell him, her, how you feel, you know? And the Four of Pentacles, that's what I said. I told you. The Four of Pentacles was clarified by the Queen of Cups reverse. So they feel like they losing you. And Temperance, because the energy, they sense the energy is off. They feel like they losing you. And that's scaring them. And I think if you're in separation, you and this Queen of Cups energy taking your love away, that's what's making them go back and forth in their head. Like, should I even go and try my hand to kind of win them back? Or are they over this? Because the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Wands reversed and the, what is this? Nine of Cups reversed. Okay? So it's that defeatist attitude. They feeling like you done checked out. You don't want to fight for this no more. And that got them sad. It has them sad because they feel like basically Power 2, like you done checked out. And Power 2, you know, I understand where you're coming from because I'm definitely getting heavy energy from them. I'm definitely getting like they might have some narcissistic tendencies, some self-sabotaging, like they're the kind you keep trying to give your love and they keep pushing away. And no one has time for that shit. Point blank period. No one has time for that shit. And I know this is a problem, especially in twin flames, but even with twin flames, soulmate, whatever, you got your limitations. And like I said, from my personal experience, You being broken don't give you the right to treat me like shit, especially if I'm meeting you with love or compassion. You got your shit, I got my shit. People in the world got their shit. But to keep excusing this, oh, I don't know how to talk. No, it's either we're grown. Either you're going to open up and tell it, or you need to be by yourself, but you're not going to keep abusing me. You're not going to keep emotionally and verbally and hopefully not physically. Because if they physically abusing you, you definitely need to cut them off. I don't give if you think that's your twin flame. Absolutely not. But if they verbally abusing you and emotionally and they giving this Hanako energy, they're coming in and out, they having these mood swings, you're not supposed to deal with that. And that's why you might be in separation, because they supposed to be doing that healing, but that's the problem. That's something that I struggle with, me and my twin struggle with. It's like when you're in separation, you're supposed to be working, but it's that heart call. So you want to kind of reach out. But that's why they don't want you. That's why the universe, why God doesn't want y'all to really kind of communicate while y'all self-healing. Because it's like, if you're not ready, that's like some meat. If it's raw, you eat it, you're going to get sick. So if this person hasn't been putting in the work healing themselves, okay, and they might have the brown on the outside, but in the middle, it's red, unless you like it that way. I know me personally, I like my stuff, my steak medium well and my burgers well done. But I know everybody got their preferences. But if they're red in the middle, they give you that illusion like they cooked, they're ready for service. No, baby, they still need some more time. Okay? And then the stars clarify by the Queen of Pentacles. So they're really sad because you are a wish fulfillment. You are everything. And they just feel like you got your shit together. You are the pile too in their eyes. You are the shit. You are the one for them. And they are just really scared about losing you. So that's the vibe that I'm getting. That's the energy your person is after y'all last phone conversation. Woo, pal, I don't know how you talk to them. I don't know if you was cold or you just was like telling them like, nah, no thank you. But that's the energy of your person, y'all. So I'm sending you all so much love, light, blessings. I hope this gave you some clarity and light on your situation. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. This is going to be your reading. So I'm going to start with seeing what vibes I'm getting from the card before we get into the tarot. And, let me tell you the card. This says, she who begins, don't come for me for the name, Primavera, launch, actualize potential. What I'm getting with this is, your person definitely knows who you are. Okay, and when I say knows who you are, they know that you are the one for them. They know that you all are soulmates, possibly twin flame connection. Okay, but what I'm getting with this is right now, your person may not be able to commit to this connection. I feel like they may be working on some healing, some transformation, okay? Because you got the butterfly's metamorphosis. And I feel like your person is kind of like in this cocoon state. Like, that's what I'm saying, like a cocoon. I feel like your person may be working, and maybe they're doing that because they want to provide for you. So maybe they're doing the working, and hopefully y'all can see. I don't know what this light keep like going in and out, but maybe they're working. They're focusing on their self. They're actually putting in the work to heal. it's this gentleness to it. Yeah, I'm hearing purity cleansing. I think that out of all the three groups, this might be the group that's, if you're in separation, the closest to union. This may also be you, Pile 3. This may be you, because especially if this is a twin flame, maybe you're both triggering each other. And it's like, okay, I since my twin is putting in the work, I need to get my stuff together. I'm definitely seeing like Three of Pentacles, because usually when I see Three of Pentacles in a love reading, I always say that's like the Black Eyed Peas meet me halfway kind of energy. Like, I want to meet you with the same energy that you're giving. And it's saying she who begins, definitely Ace of Cups. Because when I think of this new, beautiful, spiritual kind of beginning, I think of Ace of Cups. I'm definitely, and then you kind of got like the vines, the growth, that like Seven of Pentacles kind of energy. I definitely feel like out of all three groups, this group may be the closest to union. But I think Pile 3, you may have to give them a little bit more space. I think y'all close, but you got to give them a little bit more space. But I definitely, with this launch, I'm getting Ace of Swords, like this mental breakthrough. And maybe your conversation was like that final confirmation of, okay, I know what this is, what I have to do. I can see this happening with this actualize. I see the potential in this. So let's get some tarot, because I really want to see, because I'm definitely, like I say, I'm sensing out of all three groups, this is the group that's the closest. If you're in separation, the closest to union. Okay, so let's see what this tarot. Okay, guys, so you have the Hierophant, the Five of Cups reverse, the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower at the bottom of the deck energy. With this Hierophant, the first thing that I'm thinking of is engagement, because in that hand, it looks like a golden light, but to me, it can kind of represent like a box too. And like I said, I definitely think y'all are closest to union. I think your person can definitely be thinking about proposal, marriage, seeing the whole 9 yards with you, because it's like actualized potential. So I definitely feel like your person is thinking that. I wouldn't be surprised when I do clarifiers if it's not clarified by like a Four of Wands, Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, because this is definitely the vibe that I'm getting from this. Also, your person may be talking to, like an older person. I definitely feel like if you're looking for masculines, they may be talking to an older person to get their take on it. Even with, if you're looking for a defined feminine, maybe talking to an older person, maybe talking to a big brother, maybe whatever the situation. I definitely feel like your person is talking to an older masculine, trying to get some idea of what they should do. But I definitely am heavily picking up marriage proposal vibes. With this Five of Cups reverse, I feel like your person's like ready to shed any of that bad stuff. That's what I said. Like with the card of the metamorphosis, like the cocoon, breaking out of that cocoon and becoming this beautiful butterfly. I feel like that's your person's like they're ready to come out of this cocoon, this separation, and to take this connection to the next level with this Hierophant. This King of Cups, deep love. Deep love. Your phone conversation definitely got them thinking about the deep love traveling towards you with that bag coming towards you to really express how they feel. This Queen of Swords now. There's going to be one or two things because usually when I see the queens and kings reversed, this can usually represent a third party situation. But, you know, maybe with this last phone conversation, Power 3, you really, I think with Power 1, it was a assertiveness, but with y'all, it could be like you tore into that ass, like you went ham. And maybe it's like some sick thing like your person was turned on by. Because, you know, like Neo, yeah, I just thought of that. Neo, when you're mad song, I feel like that's your person. Your person gets turned on. Like, you be fussing and stomping around, and they just be like, oh, look at Power 3 looking all cute, mad at me. Oh, I'ma just jump on. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up. We're gonna see. This Queen of Swords can be like your energy, which I'm definitely picking that up because me channeling Neo when you're mad, or it may be a third party situation, and maybe that attitude is with this Tower. Maybe that's something Power 3 you gotta kind of work on. Because you know, you can have multiple Tower moments. Because it's just like, the Tower moment is like, okay, you're not getting the right, boom, here's another Tower moment. And because what's with the Tower, a lot of people may be intimidated by the Tower. But the Tower is, okay, it's like basically like the Death card. It's like everything gets destroyed. And once the dust settles, you get to rebuild. And maybe if you stay in this kind of nasty, holding on to past things, you know, past behaviors, whatever, you're going to have to figure out, Power 3, if this Queen of Swords is definitely representing how you coming at your person, you have to figure out whether or not you want to move forward or not. If you want to move forward, you cannot go moving forward bringing that bag. Yeah. I just thought of when I saw that bag, Erykah Badu, Bag Lady. And I swear that is like, I love me some Erykah Badu. That song is so perfect, especially for Divine Feminines. Like she said, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Like, you can't carry that baggage. You either have to decide, I'm going to move forward with my person, or I'm going to let them go. But you can't keep them stagnant, and you can't keep holding that against them. You can't hold it. Like, I feel like Power 3, you might be the type of person, like 3 months down, you're going to bring up some old argument. You can't do that. Because when you do that, you're going to keep having these Tower moments, because that's the universe stepping in, saying, oh, you still didn't get it. We got to start over again. You determine, you and your counterpart determines how many Tower moments you're going to have. The universe might test you and say, okay, I done have them in separation. They haven't been talking. I'm going to let one of them reach out to the other. You come in that energy, the universe says, oh no, they're not ready yet. Another Tower moment. Start all over again. So only you, and I'm being drawn to this. So what card is this? Temperance. Temperance. The energy is out of whack. And with this Page of Wands, your person is definitely, you make your person feel like a schoolboy, schoolgirl, and I'm seeing the Hermit reverse. They definitely said. So if your person with this King of Cups and this Page of Wands, your person has passion and love for you. But Pile 3, if you're gonna stay in this Queen of Swords energy reverse, you're gonna keep having these tower moments. So let's do some clarifiers. I want to get some clarifiers and see if I'm kind of on the right page with what I'm picking up. Okay, Pile 3. Let's get into this. So I'm definitely picking up for some, this is a third party situation. Okay? The Hierophant is clarified by the Empress. So for some of you all, you may share kids with this person. But this right here, baby, Pile 3, and they ask you are the creme de la creme, okay? The Empress is beautiful, compassionate. I'm trying to get a focus here. 1 second. Yeah, the Empress is beautiful, compassionate, loving. When this comes on the love reading, this person definitely sees you as somebody, if you don't share children with, someone they can see having children with. If you're a masculine picking this, do not get offended by this, okay? Because readings are energy. It's no male-female thing. So with the Emperor and the Empress, I feel like the Empress is more loving. It's like they're a boss. They command the same attention and respect as the Emperor, but they're a little bit more softer with it. They're more in tune with their emotions. Where I always said, to me, the Emperor is like the upgraded boss of like the King of Swords, where so as they're more so head over heart. So they're not as expressive, and that's why the Emperor and Empress work. It's like the yin and yang of each other. So if you are masculine looking, this is a beautiful thing. This is just showing you're more in tune with your emotions. And usually, I would say masculines who get this, this is probably somebody that was close with their mother, maybe have big sisters. You grew up around women, and you know how to treat them, so you're more in tune with your feminine side. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies inside, okay? But like I said, with this being clarified for the Hierophant, I really think your person is thinking of proposal, marriage, the whole 9 yards, okay? With this 5 of Cups in the reverse, it's clarified by the 10 of Swords. That's what I said. Letting go of that pain. It's a lot of pain here. It's a lot of pain here. And if it is a third party situation, I can understand why it would be pain on your side as well, Pile 3. But, sorry, I keep trying to focus. But it's pain here, and I feel like your person, after your phone conversation, is thinking like, I really want to shed this past pain, mistakes. I just want to move forward. I want to move forward with deepening, strengthening our connection, okay? With this King of Cups clarified by the Hierophant reverse, I'm really picking up, when I see this, I'm really picking up, this is a person that traditionally wasn't taught or don't believe in expressing themselves, right? Because the Hierophant is all about traditional kind of person, right? And I feel like traditionally they don't open up. They don't express, but you are triggering them. You are pushing them to come out their comfort zone and express how they're feeling. So if your person is struggling with expressing, you're not picking up the vibes, energy, confused on how they're feeling, that's because they're not used to that. But they know with you, you're pushing them and you forcing them. And I'm not saying like a force, like you better open up. Like making them come out their comfort zone because obviously they have so much love and passion for you. Okay? Now, this Queen of Swords, we got a lot of cards. So let's show all these different cards, y'all. We got the Princess of Cups. We got the Six of Cups. We have the Two of Swords reversed. And we have the Three of Cups. This Two of Swords reversed, this Three of Cups, that's what's giving me like the vibe that it may be third party situation for some. But with this Princess of Cups, it's like the Page of Cups. So this is, and that's what I told you with this Hierophant, even though it's upright, the Page of Cups usually is with childhood, inner childhood, inner child. So like I said, I definitely feel like you trigger them, but it's in a positive thing. They definitely are feeling happy, giddy. They want to come towards you. Okay, despite you giving them the ice out shoulder, like I said, I get that energy. That's like a turn on to your person. I told you, Neo man. I just feel like they just get turned on. Like when you be snapping, they just like, oh, I just want to come. They just don't know. I want to pour out how I'm feeling about them. And with this Six of Cups, I feel like they're constantly thinking about you. They think about you and y'all past memories shared. They think about all the good times, right? But like with this Two of Swords reversed, I think they're really trying to figure out they're at a crossroads because they may be in a third party situation. Even though this is upright, this talks about celebration, happiness, and maybe that's this thing. It's like right now they're at the crossroad, but they're going to pick the choice that makes them happy, and I think that choice is going to be with you. Now, the Tower is clarified by the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. Okay. Like I said, either your person, and that's another reason why I think it's third party situation. With this Two of Swords reversed, Three of Cups, and this Four of Cups, I definitely think it's third party situation. I think maybe the Tower happened because in the past, your person was entertaining other parties while you're over here trying to offer your cup. You're trying to offer your cup and they're distracted, even though this don't show it on here. But you can kind of see her holding the two cups. You were trying to offer it and they weren't having none of it. And now maybe the roles have reversed. And maybe now they're slowly getting to, I want to offer my cup. And you're like, I'm not having none of that. And then with this Five of Wands argument, I feel like y'all last argument was pretty bad. And I think Power 3, you might be over there like, maybe I laid too much in the ass. Oh my goodness, I didn't even go that far. And whole time you turned your person on and they're thinking like it's similar to Power 1, so you may been drawn to Power 1 as well. And if you were, I would say definitely check out. It's similar, but it's different. It's like I said, I feel like Power 1 was more assertive, where I feel like you it was like pent up emotions, like they might have just text or say one thing and you were like a bull with the red little thing like, oh hell no, I'm coming for your head. So I think altogether, Power 3, after your last phone conversation, your person is really thinking about their feelings, where they want to go with this. If you're in separation, they're definitely thinking about union, taking it to higher levels. They're definitely thinking about you. They're definitely attracted, turned on. If y'all did do arguments, it turned them on. Don't trip about it, okay? So, I hope this reading brought so much light and clarity to your situation. I'm sending you so much light, love. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Also, I have my Instagram information in the information section of this video. Please, I do daily readings. I share music, inspirational messages. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. So definitely support. Okay, Power 3. Bye.